what is being proposed is a sheer waste. It's squandermania. It's profligacy. It's irresponsibility. And I'm saying this with all sense of responsibility. You know, sometimes when we see the way our leaders carry on in all the three arms of government, we wonder whether they are Nigerians at all, or whether these are colonizers who are so out of touch with the ordinary people, with the yearnings and aspirations of our people. Because what is of concern to Nigerians do not seem to be their own priority. And so we wonder whether these are people who have taken hold of office to fight for the people and to defend the people's interests. Look, South Africa became deracialized in 1994. So let's perhaps look towards South Africa. What has that country spent since 1994? Because the Deputy Chief Whip was referenced in 1999, 20 years. It has not been renovated. So we need this humongous amount, 37 billion, to renovate it. And because they are legislators, that's the nerve center of governance, they are the representative of the people and all that. Arrogant bent, even in public presentation. So how much has been spent in that parliament in South Africa to renovate it since 1994? Because we talk about international best practices and comparative cost. How much has been spent in the last 20 years to renovate the House of Commons, where some parliamentarians, even backbenchers, even stand? You know, because it's a small place, iconic. I'm sure that if they were Nigerians, they would have demolished the place 10,000 times. Because they're Great Britain. How can Great Britain have this small parliament where people literally sit on top of one another to debate? This is wastefulness. This is not necessary. And I tell you, look, what we've been told now is just a metaphor for a national calamity. You know, the other time, and the newspaper spoke about it, we told that the DPR headquarters in Abuja was going to be designed for a particular, and people are wondering, to design the DPR headquarters, you need that kind of money. And so on and so forth. So we're talking about the country. This Lagos-Ibadan Expressway you are seeing that has been stalled for the past 12 years, 30 years, including when it wasn't done under the previous government, when they gave it out to somebody and then the person was stuck to it for 4 or 5 years, and 6 years didn't do anything before this administration came. The other time, the last National Assembly was shaving the head of the amount that was allocated to it, and they were giving 8 billion, 9 billion for the road. So what I'm saying, this is my submission. This is not our priority. The money is going to be wasted. You don't need that 37 billion.
But don't you think it's instructive that the Senate president said he spoke with the president and the president agreed with this? What does that tell you?
That tells me that the president is not getting the priorities of this country right on that subject. And I'm not making a ramified statement. On this issue, no president should sign on that you are going to renovate that building that we all know for 37 billion. What kind of renovation? Are they going to import gold from wherever to tile the floor? What do they want to do with 37 billion? I'm saying that this is a country where our infrastructure deficit is so huge. What we do every year is to just sprinkle the money that we have over all the roads in the country, and so some roads are being constructed for 10 years, some for 20, and so on and so forth. We're talking about federal government universities, right, that have not had any hostel built in the last 20, 30 years. Ife, Ibadan. Now they are calling on private sector to come and be building hostels in government-owned university.
Okay,
If you go to some of the hostels, they are like a pigsty, Ife, everywhere. And so some people are proposing, because they have the power of appropriation, to get 37 billion to renovate where they are meeting. I mean, it is,
okay.
it's so infuriating.